Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. I'm Sue Ann Jafarian, the fat woman driving the novel RV. Before we get to today's topic, I want to address my voice. I had a couple of people ask if I was sick because the last couple of videos my voice is kind of rocky like it is today. No, this is from allergies. I feel fine. I'm going to be leaving Alabama in a couple of days, and I'm hoping a change will make this a lot better. We'll see. But anyway, for today's topic, I want to talk about senior women, ages 65 and up, who are choosing to travel full-time in RVs or travel trailers alone. There are more and more and more senior women doing this. I meet so many of them, and I meet so many who ask me about the lifestyle. And recently I was talking to a new friend who was camping in the same campground I'm in, and she said, "Why do you think there are so many women of our age doing this now? It's not slowing down, it's increasing, so why?" Well, I have a lot of theories on it. No big surprise, I have opinions on it. But first off, I want to talk about very briefly about this is not about the unfortunate women who take to the road full time because they feel they have no other opportunities. There are a lot of women who are taking to the road in old campers and travel trailers and cars because of maybe they lost their job or their home and they have very limited resources. This video isn't about that section of women. This is about women like myself who are retired and chose to go on the road alone for their retirement years. Anyway, like I said, I have a lot of ideas about this. I know for myself, I chose it because I wanted to travel a lot when I retired. And I knew that if I had a nice apartment or condo, I would only be able to travel once or twice a year. And I wanted to travel more. So this was a way I could travel more by including my home as part of my travel plans. And, you know, it was easy for me. I have family, but I don't have a husband. I don't have children or grandchildren that can tie me down or at least emotionally tie me down. But for a lot of women, they are not in my circumstance. A lot of women have been married and they've had children, and maybe they're divorced or widowed, and they are choosing to live their senior years, golden years, whatever you want to call them, their later years on the road. I have a friend who was on the road for many years and then got off, and now she's coming back on the road. She's in her 80s. And she said the last thing she wanted was to sit on a porch in a rocking chair and wait to die. I feel the same way. I didn't want to go into a place and spend all my days writing and sitting and planning for 1 or 2 vacations a year. I didn't want to wait to die. And maybe that's what a lot of these other women are saying to themselves too. They've raised their children. They've been married. Or maybe not. Maybe they've just had careers that held them down for a number of years. And they're choosing to get on the road, and they are loving it. I very seldom meet a woman in my age bracket who doesn't love the freedom of the road. You know, I'm a boomer. Women in this age bracket, we're boomers. And our parents didn't have a whole lot of opportunities for them, our mothers and our grandmothers, aunts. They got married. They did what was expected of them. They got married. They had their children. It was frowned on if they were different. And our generation started breaking down that mold or restrictions. You know, we broke more glass ceilings. We got out and worked more. We got higher educations. We were more willing maybe to break the mold. I know even though I didn't have a husband and children, I was expected to get my education and get married and have a family. I never did marry and have a family. But, you know, I still did what was expected of me when it was expected of me. And I think that's why so many women over 65 are taking to the road. At this point in their life, they've raised their children. They've been married or not, but they've done what was expected of them. And now they can go out and do what they want to do. And believe me, once you get a taste of life on the road and the freedom it gives you, it's hard to go back. It's hard to box yourself in again. And even if you do go back to living in a stationary home, you are a changed person. I like to tease my friends and family and say, after 4 years, I'm going feral. I don't think I could return to a sticks and bricks apartment and live there happily. I might have to do it one day, but I can tell you I'll go emotionally kicking and screaming. So, you know, these women are taken to the road. They're finding inner strength they didn't know they had, or they're exercising the inner strength they always knew they had. They're finding themselves more capable, and they're finding themselves taking deep breaths of air and finding it liberating. So that's why I think so many women over the age of 65 are out there on the road, solo traveling or traveling in small groups. We're doing it because it's liberating and fun and educational and just filling us with so much life in our third act. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you for showing up on Tuesday, and I hope you'll return next Tuesday. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.